Hi everyone, I'm Lara, and welcome back to the channel. If you're tracing your British ancestors before civil registration began in 1837, parish records are your best friends. These church records hold centuries of vital information, baptisms, marriages, and burials, sometimes going all the way back to the 1500s. But there's much more to them than meets the eye. In today's video, we'll explore what parish records actually include, what bishops' transcripts are, why marriage bans matter, and what treasures might be hiding in the parish chest. Let's dive in. Before civil registration, the Church of England was responsible for keeping records of life events, baptisms, marriages, and burials for everyone in the parish, regardless of how religious they were. Each parish had a minister who kept a parish register where these events were written down, often in chronological order. The detail level can vary. Some records may just say John Smith baptized, while others might note the parents' names, occupations, or even where they lived. That variation depends on the time period, the priest's diligence, and later reforms that standardized what had to be recorded, like the 1812 Roses Act, which improved consistency in the entries. Now let's talk about bishops' transcripts, often shortened to BTs. These were annual copies of the parish register sent to the bishop of the diocese. Think of them as a backup system before photocopiers or cloud storage existed. Each year, the local parish clerk would make a handwritten copy of the year's baptisms, marriages, and burials and send it to the diocesan office. Why is this important for genealogists? Because sometimes the original parish registers were lost due to fire, water damage, or just neglect. When that happens, bishops' transcripts can fill in the gaps. However, the reverse can also happen. If the bishop's transcript is missing or incomplete, the parish register might be the only source. So, when you're researching, always check both if possible. Most bishops' transcripts are now digitized or indexed on major genealogy websites. A few good starting points are Ancestry, for select counties like Durham, Wiltshire, and Cheshire. findmypast, for a wider range of parish and diocesan collections, including Staffordshire, Kent, and Norfolk. familysearch offers free access to many microfilmed copies of both parish registers and bishops' transcripts. Next, let's talk about something called marriage bans, an often overlooked but incredibly useful record set. Bans were the public announcements of a couple's intention to marry. The vicar would read them aloud in church for 3 consecutive Sundays, giving anyone the opportunity to object to the marriage, for example, if one person was already married or underage. If no objections were raised, the marriage could legally take place. Why do these matter for researchers? Because bans were recorded even if the marriage never actually happened. You might find a ban entry for a couple, but no corresponding marriage record, which can give clues about relationships, migrations, or family disagreements. Bans records also usually list both parties' parishes, so they're excellent for tracking where an ancestor lived before marriage, often pointing you to their baptism records in another parish. You'll find digitized bans books on Ancestry, findmypast, and the Genealogist, with some local archives also offering scanned copies on their own websites. Now, let's go beyond the regular registers. Each parish kept a parish chest, literally a locked wooden chest where all official documents were stored. And inside these chests, you might find a genealogist's goldmine. Here's what could be inside. Poor law records, lists of people receiving parish relief or settlement certificates proving a person's right to live in that parish. Apprenticeship indentures, contracts showing when a young person was bound to a master, often naming parents or guardians. Vestry minutes, meeting notes where local leaders discussed everything from repairs to the church roof to discipline cases or family disputes. Censuses and militia lists, early lists of inhabitants long before the national censuses began in 1841. These materials can reveal not just names and dates, but stories like who was struggling financially, who was considered a stranger in the parish, and how community life functioned centuries ago. To explore these, check county or diocesan archives. Some parish chest materials have been digitized by the National Archives, UK, or county record offices, while others require an in-person visit or ordering copies. When you're searching parish records, remember that coverage varies by county. Start by identifying which parish your ancestor likely belonged to based on census, land, or probate records. Then look for both the parish register and the bishop's transcript versions. Many online databases allow browsing the original images, which is crucial because transcriptions sometimes miss details like occupations or marginal notes. If you can't find your ancestors online, check the Family Search catalog to locate microfilm or digitized records, or visit the county archives where those records are held. So, to recap, parish registers are the core sources for baptisms, marriages, and burials. Bishops' transcripts serve as vital backups. Marriage bans can reveal relationships even if a wedding never took place. And the parish chest holds hidden community records that bring ancestors' lives into focus. Exploring parish records isn't just about dates, it's about discovering the fabric of everyday life in Britain centuries ago. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more guides on uncovering your family history through real historical sources. Thanks for watching and happy researching!